Hi everyone, Frankenstein here, and I wanted to quickly talk about the Walking Dead season premiere. Holy shit. Was anyone really expecting the season opener to be that epic? Like, it was epic. I was really shocked, and for all the right reasons as well. Firstly, I guess, let's talk about Terminus. And clearly they're all cannibals, which is very confronting. It's freaky to kind of see all the bodies of, like human bodies hanging, ready for consumption. And the scene where Rick and Daryl and Glenn get taken to, that kind of warehouse, and they're having all their throats cut. It was very confronting. It was a little bit shocking as well, because it's such brutality, and yet you kind of see it for what it is, being that these people are cannibals in order to survive. So although it's kind of not the right thing to do, it's a means of survival. It's very contradicting in the fact that you understand why they're doing it, but it's wrong and you don't want them to do it. And when Rick and Daryl and Glenn were, heads over the bath, ready to be belted and have their throat sliced open, they were so close to getting Glenn, and you're kind of like, oh my god, I don't want them to get Glenn, but if they do hit him and they knock him out, what's gonna happen? And of course, there's that one moment when the camera's centered on Rick and he gets that, crazy face that he does, and he's gonna lose his shit and go psycho. And it's all very exciting, and then the explosion goes off and everyone finds out it's Carol. And let's talk about Carol, because oh my, she's amazing. I think the great thing about Carol is that her character has grown so much throughout the whole season, throughout all the seasons rather. When we first met her in season 1, she was very, I guess, meek and timid, and she was being abused by her husband, who was a douchebag. And you look at her now and you think, oh my god, she's like a warrior woman. She's amazing. I'm always team Carol. She's so cool. What else was there? Let me think. I watched it last night, so I've kind of had a night to let it just sink in and kind of try and get my head around it. But let's talk about Tyrese, Tyrese is looking like Kimbo Slice's brother at the moment. He's bulk as, and it's incredible. It's just, I don't know, he looks a lot bigger than last season. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but the way he protected Judith, I thought was so very sweet. Everyone kind of, I guess, assumed that he was a goner when that dude, I don't remember his name, but when he sent Tyrese out, otherwise he was going to kill Judith. And Tyrese, being the cool dude that he is, he kills all the zombies, comes back in and kind of beats the guy to death. And as far as senseless violence goes in The Walking Dead, because a lot of it, although it's required for survival, seeing zombies, getting decapitated and having their heads bashed in and everything, it's kind of, I think we're kind of desensitized to seeing zombies killed. However, to see a person, kind of pow, 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 getting bludgeoned to death, by fists, having, someone getting beaten to death, it's very shocking and it's very confronting. And I think it awakens this primal urge in us all that, to protect the people that you love, you will do anything, even if that means beating someone to death. So that scene was very kind of in your face, and I really enjoyed seeing that guy get beat up because he was a dick. Let's talk about Daryl and Carol. So Daryl and Carol, that scene, the scene, I think it will forever in the history of The Walking Dead just be remembered as that scene. It was beautiful. I don't care what anyone says, I ship those two. I'm no fangirl, but I ship those two. And it was so sweet. It was, almost brought a tear to my eye. Just that, I don't know. It was beautiful. It's unrequited love. I don't care if they don't. Everyone, look, okay, everyone probably wants to see them hook up. All the Daryl and Carol enthusiasts probably want to see them hook up. Even if they don't, I'm cool with that. But just seeing that love was so nice. And even with Rick and Carol, you know, despite the tension they had and Rick kicking her out, it was nice to see them reunited and I guess a group again. I was kind of sick of, I mean, as much as I like Tyrese, as much as I like the pairing of Tyrese and Carol, I like having them back with the group again because it kind of feels whole and you don't have to worry about screen time, I guess, which is cool. And of course, again, another kind of heart-wrenching moment was the reuniting of Rick and Carl with baby Judith. So that was really sweet, and I almost cried, but it was very sweet. And I think it set a really good tone for the rest of the season. For those of you who watched after the credits, there was a little clip afterwards, and he was the dude who helped Rick in season 1. I can't remember his name. I will put it down here. But he is where he seems to be tracking. Maybe tracking Rick. Maybe, I don't know. Also on the trees you would have noticed that there was a symbol carved into it. So it's really set up the season really nicely. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next episode. Oh, I don't want to wait till next week. I want to see it now. So, the season opener of The Walking Dead, it was amazeballs. And, yeah, I think that's all I wanted to cover. It was kind of like just a couple of key moments that were really, you know, kind of, oh my God moments. But I really enjoyed it, and bring on next week. Hurry up. I don't want to wait. So, all these Walking Dead fans, if you are a Walking Dead fan, tell me what was your favorite part of the season opener. Who's your favorite character? I want to know. I want to be immersed in Walking Dead discussion. So, leave me a comment, like my video, subscribe to my channel. Let's talk Walking Dead. It will be so much fun. Until then, I'm Nattie Frankenstein, and I will see you later.